Sheffield trainer Kirsty Grayson doesn't have far to commute to work. These are the stadium racing kennels. Right there is where she trains from.
Oh, it's great. Once we wade in, the dogs are in there. Then as soon as they've run 2 races, they're back on the bed, had the dinner, and back on the comfy bed. Yeah, they love it.
And what's it like when it's buzzing in the kennel area on a race night? Are the dogs still settled, or does it wind them up a bit?
When the vans come starting on, the few of them get up and start barking, but no, they're generally quite chilled out. They have the radio on loud listening, so that makes them better.
So it's really handy for you. It was a great opportunity for you to come here, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm only 10 minutes up the road to home, so yeah, it's really good. I enjoy it.
You've had an amazing 18 months, I think it's fair to say. Did you, or could you ever have envisaged having the 18 months you have had when you first started training here?
No, not at all. It's been absolutely fantastic. Like I say, with Dylan winning the Bresmed when I was 8 months pregnant, running around like a mad woman, but no, it's been great.
I think it's fair to say that Coulibaly Dylan really did put you on the map as a trainer when he won that Bresmed Northern Sprint. We've seen him here today, obviously the apple of your eye, but he's a really small dog, not what you'd necessarily expect from a sprinter.
No, he is. He's only 29 kilo, but he is absolutely fantastic and I love him to bits. And he's done me proud. Like I say, he won beaten through the Bresmed, fastest in the semi-final, and then he just got to the Scurry Cup final, fastest heat in the semi-final there. So I'm hoping we get a nomination for Sprinter of the Year, but we'll see.
You said in personality he's a bit shy, but he didn't look it today. He looked very happy.
Yeah, he came out all guns blazing, but as soon as we got to near the camera, he did get a little bit shy. But no, he is like that, but he's a lovely dog.
Obviously yourself and your partner actually own him as well, which is another bonus, and the future looks bright for him. He will return to racing, won't he? He's just off at the moment with an injury, is that right?
Yeah, he strained his TFL at the second trial at Shelbourne Park, going for the Night of the Stars, but he'll be back just after the new year. Give him a couple of weeks off extra. But yeah, me and Nick really enjoyed owning him. He's been brilliant.
Will the plans be big sprint competitions next year?
Yeah, there ain't really many, is there? They've moved them to later on in the year, but yeah, we'll be going for them all if he's fit and well, he's ready to go.
And beyond that, there's a place for him on your sofa at home, and you're hoping maybe he might get a few bitches.
Oh yeah, hopefully he'll do a few litters, that would be great, and then yeah, he'll be at home on the sofa when his time comes.
Do you think Coulibaly Dylan gets the recognition he deserves?
No, when he were in the Bresmed, he won all the heats, and in the final they were still talking about, obviously we've got Calzaghe Flash and Roxhome Nidge in there, which are both fantastic dogs, but even though he'd done the fastest time, he still wasn't the favourite, but on the night he did the talking.
So for all those greyhound writers watching now, why do you think he should be Sprinter of the Year?
God, I'd love him to be. He's had 22 races this year and won 14. Unbeaten in the Bresmed, fastest time, got to the Scurry Cup final. I'm devastated that he didn't run at the Night of Stars and at Nottingham, but his safety comes first. So.
There's some other dogs here that we've seen today for us to follow. Let's talk about Now Then Bella first of all. She's incredibly well bred, isn't she?
She is, yeah. She's the sister to Ballymac Cooper. She went lame in April at Enloe in the maiden derby. She actually got bumped about and tore her shoulder, so she's been off 6 months, but she's actually just come back to racing. Luckily they put her back in A4, so they give her a bit of a chance, and she's gone A4, A3, A2, but she will, fingers crossed, get back on the open race scene soon.
She's not long turned 2, and she's got a great racing career ahead of her, but I know one day you would like to start having pups and doing a bit of breeding yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah, she'd be definitely a bitch to breed from. Hopefully, fingers crossed, will come to me if I've got my own place in time. If not, she will go somewhere else for breeding, but yeah, she's definitely well bred to breed from.
Another one you've shown us today is Student Prince. Tell us about him.
I've recently just stepped him up to 6 bends, but he's a new syndicate dog. I've had him here with a different owner and they've just sold him. A couple of owners that I already had in the kennels was interested in him and fetched a new owner in, which is nice again. And yeah, he's going really well at the moment. Really well.
So a stayer to keep an eye on, is that right?
Yeah, he run a really good race at Monmouth of this 684 a few weeks ago, but I've just stepped him back to 500. He's just won an A1. He will go back 6 bends, so yeah, he's one to keep an eye on.
One that we don't know too much about because he's new to your kennel is Zero to Flash. Do you think he could be one to watch though?
To be fair, I don't really know much about the dog. He's actually only come in last week. He's an absolute stunner of a dog. Nice to see a white one come in for once, but really, really nice dog. And yeah, he's a new owner coming to the kennels. He's had greyhounds before, but new owner for me. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll be a nice dog.
When you get new dogs into the kennel, what's the routine? How do you settle them in?
Bath before they even go into the kennel, and then flea, good food and a nice comfy bed, because obviously they've had a travelling over, but yeah.
We've also seen a live wire, Polly in my pocket, which is she's owned by you. Just won a D1, but she's going to be stepping back up in trip, and you think could be one to watch, winning a few races.
Oh yeah, she is a live wire. This time last year she won 5 on the trot, A7 to B1. She's recently had a couple of little niggles, but I've just fetched her back. She's gone D2, D1, but I will be stepping her back up. If she didn't bark all the way around when she were racing, we'd probably find a few lengths there, but no, she's a really nice bitch, and she'd be one that you probably could breed from as well.
She's just coming up to 3 years old, but we need to look out for her racing in a maiden at some point, don't we?
Yeah.
You think she'd have a good chance?
Yeah, I probably will put her in a maiden, whether it's a 500 or a 480. But yeah, she'll be one to watch when she steps back up. She's got very good early pace.
And she's not the only one with early pace here. You like an early pace sort of dog, don't you?
Yeah, I like to be out in front. And then everyone's got to come from behind to beat you. Them that come from behind generally can find a bit of trouble, but no, early pace for me, out in front and gone.
It's an incredibly busy life for you. You've got 3 kids, all these dogs to look after, racing, you like travelling as well. Is it a life you enjoy?
I love it. You can't do it if you don't enjoy it. I wouldn't change it for the world.